Saudi Aramco is the world's largest and most profitable company, a status it solidified in 2024, surpassing even tech giants like Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon. The company's rise to global dominance is a tale of ambition, strategic vision, and a deep connection to one of the world's most valuable natural resources, oil. Saudi Aramco's story is as much about the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia's economic growth and geopolitical influence as it is about the company's technical expertise and management. This biography will explore the creation of Saudi Aramco, its evolution over the decades, and how it became the world's most profitable company in 2024. Saudi Aramco's journey began in the early 1930s, at a time when the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia was still in its infancy. Saudi Arabia had only been unified in 1932 under King Abdulaziz Al Saud, and the country's economy was largely based on agriculture, religion, and pilgrimage. The kingdom's vast oil reserves had not yet been discovered. In 1933, Saudi Arabia's first oil concession was granted to the American company Standard Oil of California, SoCal, later known as Chevron. This marked the beginning of Saudi Aramco's formation. By 1938, drilling operations discovered significant oil reserves in the eastern part of the country, and the first commercial oil strike occurred in 1938 at the Dammam No. 7 well. This discovery set the stage for Saudi Arabia's transformation into the world's largest oil producer. In 1944, SoCal created a subsidiary, the Arabian American Oil Company, Aramco, to oversee the development and management of the oil fields. The company soon became a major source of revenue for the kingdom, although the Saudi government initially had a limited role in the operations. The post-World War II era saw dramatic changes in the global oil market. As demand for oil surged, the Arabian Peninsula became an increasingly important geopolitical asset. By the late 1940s and early 1950s, Aramco had become one of the largest oil companies in the world. It operated extensive oil fields, pipelines, and refineries, and had a near monopoly on the production and export of Saudi oil. In the 1950s, Saudi Arabia began to seek a more active role in the management of its natural resources. Tensions over oil revenues grew between the kingdom and the American oil companies. In 1973, during the global oil crisis, Saudi Arabia, along with other OPEC, Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, members, began exerting greater control over the oil market. This marked the beginning of Saudi Arabia's shift toward full ownership of Aramco. In 1994, Saudi Arabia increased its stake in Aramco, eventually acquiring 100% of the company by 1980. The nationalization process gave Saudi Arabia complete control over its oil industry, and the company was renamed Saudi Aramco, becoming the crown jewel of the kingdom's economy. Once under full Saudi control, Aramco's role evolved from merely an oil extraction company to a global energy powerhouse. Saudi Aramco focused on expanding its oil production capacity, exploring new fields, and investing in refining and petrochemical businesses. In the 1980s and 90s, Saudi Aramco was at the forefront of technological innovations that allowed it to extract oil more efficiently. The company developed advanced seismic imaging techniques, deepwater drilling capabilities, and technologies for enhanced oil recovery, ensuring its status as the most reliable and productive oil company in the world. Saudi Aramco also expanded its operations beyond Saudi Arabia's borders. It invested in international refineries, petrochemical plants, and retail networks, making it a global player not only in oil exploration and production, but also in refining, distribution, and marketing. A major turning point in Saudi Aramco's history came in the 2010s, when Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, announced plans to privatize a portion of the company through an initial public offering, IPO. The IPO was part of the broader Vision 2030 initiative, which aimed to diversify Saudi Arabia's economy and reduce its dependence on oil. In 2019, Saudi Aramco made its highly anticipated IPO, raising $25.6 billion, the largest in history at the time. The offering, which sold 1.5% of the company, valued Aramco at $1.7 trillion, making it the world's most valuable publicly traded company, surpassing an Apple. Despite the challenges of oil price volatility, geopolitical tensions, and the rise of renewable energy, Saudi Aramco continued to be a key player in the global energy market. The company maintained its focus on maximizing production, advancing technology, and expanding its portfolio of downstream assets in chemicals, refining, manufacturing, and distribution. By 2024, Saudi Aramco had firmly cemented its position as the world's most profitable company. Several factors contributed to its success. In 2024, Saudi Aramco reported profits surpassing $120 billion, securing its position as the most profitable company in the world, exceeding even tech giants like Apple, who were impacted by changing market conditions and slower growth rates. Looking ahead, Saudi Aramco faces both immense opportunities and challenges. The company's future will likely focus on the transition to renewable energy, with a continued emphasis on sustainable practices and reducing carbon emissions. It is also expected to expand further into the growing markets of electric vehicles and hydrogen energy. Moreover, Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 initiative is expected to drive innovation and diversification within Aramco, ensuring that it remains a global leader in both traditional and future energy markets. Saudi Aramco's role in the global economy will continue to be a major factor in shaping the future of energy production and consumption. From its humble beginnings in the 1930s to becoming the most profitable company in the world in 2024, Saudi Aramco's story is one of transformation, technological innovation, and strategic vision. The company's ability to adapt to changing market conditions, invest in new technologies, and expand its global reach has made it a central player in the global energy landscape. As it continues to evolve and diversify, Saudi Aramco's legacy as a global leader in the energy sector is assured.